Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is your Aquarius Angel 1111, back with another general reading. This is your Aquarius Angel, your light worker. Excuse me. Hopefully, you all are doing well, blessed, and highly favored. Staying prayed up, doing your return to senders. Looking as beautiful and handsome as ever, as usual. Hugs and kisses to you. Sending you guys love and light on your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for returning. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad to have you. This is a general reading, okay? Gender is also fluid over here. I do use profanity. We cuss over here, so just letting you know. But thank you guys so much for your support, your subscribes. If you haven't, hopefully you do by the end of the read, okay? Thank you so much for your emails. Definitely your donations, no matter how big or small. Hugs and kisses to you. May the Most High God return it to you tenfold. This can be past, present, or future energy. That of my beautiful, handsome collective, your past persons, people around you, them, places, times, and also events. This could be clarity or validation for others of you as well. So only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else who does. Okay? The entire reading may not resonate with some of you. Some of it may. Okay? So only take what resonates. Only you know your story. Only you know what you're manifesting, what you were. Okay? But we're going to do an energy check and get the message out for you. Okay? So let's jump right into it. Alright, first card out. I love your hygiene compared to my past lovers. Next card, out with the old, in with the new. For some of you, this could be a new person that you're talking to. Whether it's online or in person. Don't have to be. This could also be a past person or someone that is familiar with your hygiene as far as being around you. You may have lived with this person, don't have to be. or share a living space together or overnight stay, whatever. But it's a thing of someone being aware of your upkeep, your maintenance, just on a personal hygiene level. But there's a thing of them comparing it to other people over time or just in general when they are around you, things they may you may talk about, or the things that they just see and they're not saying, but they've done the comparison over a period of time when it comes to your hygiene. But they could be someone that's moving on from people um, that no longer serve their higher self. So it doesn't have to be a new person that is familiar with this, but it could be. Okay, take it how it resonates. But I feel like it's someone that is aware of how you maneuver, like them being around you. So this could be a past lover, could be a current lover, or someone of interest, but it's a lover situation. Okay, when it comes to somebody comparing you to their past lovers. So it's definitely someone that has been, on the intimate side of things with you, whether current or in the past. But I'm getting this is, a past person that has compared, people from their past to you in that way over time. Okay. But they, you know, like you, they may be, dismissing a lot of those past people as they're recognizing these things or upon them recognizing these things. But it's out with the old, in with the new. Whether it's the new version of them, maybe the old version of this person, may have seen that and, just, turned a blind eye to it or, walked away or maybe entertained it and, got what they could get out of the situation, but it's a thing and now somebody completely, you know, um, dismissing, things from their past when it comes to hygiene and things like that, and just past people in general that may come to mind for this person. Next card, an arrogant apology. Whoever this is could be someone that um yeah, it's like somebody that got like a big ego. Or they were like this, or someone giving someone an arrogant apology when it comes to, something that they done been called out on, or the fact that they know they guilty is charged, like whatever it is, somebody got some receipts on when it comes to somebody taking accountability. And it's a thing of them, being in their ego about the apology in general. Yeah, it's like somebody don't really feel like, it's nothing like, you know, I guess, something like that. It's like somebody feeling like, they, of all people, like, apology. Like, for what? Like, um, It's like somebody acting like they don't even know what they're apologizing for, but they apologize. Like, okay, you say, I'm gonna give you an apology, since you say, I owe you an apology, I apologize. It's like, fuck out of here. Next card, new attitude and new views. So somebody definitely out with the old, in with the new. Like whatever, their mindset or um whatever your attitude or their attitude was once like or views. But I feel like when it comes to someone being out with the old, in with the new. I'm sorry, y'all. My left ear is trying to ring because I feel like someone up to no good in my energy, but it ain't gonna work. Whatever it is. Um, it's like someone not looking at things the way they used to look at it. And if this is somebody, a past person that um is comparing you, whether they're trying to or they're just observant now, of how different things are since you've been away or since you and this person have not been together. They're viewing or looking at things a lot differently than they once did when they were in a connection or involved with you in whatever way that was, whether it was a divorce, a marriage, a dating situation that never, really got to its full potential, or a situation where you may have had good chemistry with this person and it just, had some issues where it did not get to where it needed to be. But I feel like that person is kind of like thinking the way you thought then. Um, their mindset as far as how they respond to things or how they entertain certain conversations with people, or the fact that they don't want to be around certain people that don't see things or entertain some of the things that they are going towards, like their higher self. And this person could, be, when it's out the old, in with the new. This person has a new attitude, new views, But I feel like even if someone is from your past, you got quite a few, that may actually be awakening, and doing some work on themselves, or refraining from certain activities, certain ways, like toxic ways they may have had. And I feel like that's what someone from a past lover is doing. I feel like, those attitudes that they had towards certain things, man or woman, that they may not have matured, because of, what I mean? Like on certain levels, somebody was very immature. But that came with, the territory when you don't feel like you are, you need any correction in something. That's what this arrogant apology, is coming in at. But I feel like someone, may have, even if somebody felt like they would come in with an arrogant apology, I feel like they've been blocked until now. I feel like someone does not look at that way now. Like I feel like even like when you first walked away from someone, man or woman, somebody, felt like they would come back or even the first thought of them apologizing, taking accountability was something that I feel like this person would have done or was thinking about doing just to get back in, for whatever reason. Back in your good graces, or just get back around you to see what you've been up to, what has kept you away from them this long, especially if you walked away from this person. Okay. Um, but I feel like when it comes down to this person thinking they would do that, I feel like they were blocked. I feel like this person, over the time you've been separated or not in no contact with someone, they've been going through some changes. Like they've been, bombarded with some of the things that they've been entertained by being something that is annoying to them now. It's getting to be an eyesore. It's like they see it so much, or it's, so many people are coming at them that way, and they're being, smothered with it. Like somebody's, having their face rubbed in the things that they've been entertained by for so long. And it's like now this person, wants to free themselves of being around people like this, because it seems like the more they want to change, or the more they see something being annoying to them and they don't want to be around it, don't want to do it, don't want to see it, don't want to talk about it, don't want to be a part of it, the more it gets to the point where it's so uncomfortable that they just distance themselves. And this person could be in hermit mode now. They could be going through a transformation, that is giving them like a new version of themselves. Like they starting to see things differently now. The way they think about certain stuff now ain't the same. Like if this was somebody that felt like no commitment in being out, slaying and playing, avoiding commitment, just being low down. This person now got a different view about it. Like they saying things now that's not supportive of it like they used to. Like, man, fuck that shit. Like now this person, like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, if his diff is if it's this or that, then I wouldn't even done that shit. Like for real, I wouldn't even this, or I know in the past I would have did this and been like that, but man, like now I ain't even on that now. Like that, it's like that with somebody now. So when it comes to this arrogant apology, they, it was a thought, but I feel like, over time, but this person not hearing from you, like they've had moments come up where they'd have had to deal with that kind of behavior, like arrogant people, as themselves, that I feel like somebody's having an ego there. Next card, look at your pictures before I fall asleep. Next card, lack of faith. Like somebody, is a new version of themselves, but I feel like this person has had to have some humbling moments when it comes to who they think they were and who they actually were. I feel like somebody being in their ego, fed by their ego, led by their ego, and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? This person done had to go through a humbling experience. Like they done had to be sat down, humble. But I feel like this person been bombarded with arrogant ass situations, people, and folks just like them. And I feel like now this person being without somebody that actually is seeing them go through a transformation, or seeing them have different views and stuff, is making them think of the very person that had those same views, has those same views, has, mentioned, how they feel about those topics, those situations, even if this person was part of them, whether they mentioned it, whether you picked up on it intuitively, just from observation. But I feel like this person now is seeing why you see things the way you see things. They are seeing, like they've having to experience those things that made you see things the way you saw things and talk about it the way you talk about it. Because now they get it. but they're not with you now. They get it, but they also keep looking at your pictures, your photos as memories, come back to them of the conversations, possibly text messages if they still have them. But it's like anything they can find of you, they still hold on to that, But I feel like they're using the things that they didn't align with at the time with you as a guide. Like they looking at you as someone that they know can relate to how they see things now. They know you can relate to the way their attitude is toward things now because this is you. This is somebody now that feels like they can be in agreement with you now. When it comes to certain things or those things that you didn't really get answered with this person or you didn't really see unfold with this person. Now it's unfolding. It's just away from you, and it may have took you and this person to separate in order for them to develop into themselves. But I feel like they had to go through a phase of seeing how much of an illusion they were living in, and I feel like now they see it, but they in hermit mode seeing it. Let's straighten it out. Next card, karmic masculine. September can be significant. September 9th can be significant. Um, this person didn't or don't look at themselves as karmic. Whether it's someone around a past person that's karmic, but I feel like it's somebody that because I feel like it's somebody that don't feel like they karmic, like they don't think or was not thinking their behavior was something affiliated with karmic behavior, like being a karmic, being low vibrational. Even if this person does not, isn't fully aware of how energy, is when it comes to that. But I feel like this person, how people say, "Oh, I ain't like that," but if you start telling them the traits of that, they still kind of don't want to familiarize themselves with it or don't want to take in what you're saying because they don't want to be that. That's not acceptable. Like people don't like that, so they don't want that. And it's like it's okay that you like that. It's just know that there's change. You could change that. You know what I mean? It's like somebody don't or didn't look at some of the things that they were doing and the way they handle things was karmic. Either it's this past lover of yours or someone connected to them. Or someone in my collective. But it's like but I'm getting it's somebody that feels like whatever their one-sided way of thinking or the way that they are biased about something or certain topics or dealing with certain things. It's like somebody's not very open minded to the right things. They are when it comes to something that serves no purpose, that is really like somebody that is, having holding grudges, or someone that's got like anger issues, you know what I'm saying? Easily triggered. And somebody don't realize thinking, being in that kind of energy and mindset will make you make a lot of low vibrational decisions and have a lot of low vibrational views, which are not very good. But it makes sense to you because it's how you feel. It's the way you want to respond. It's the way you react to something. It's the satisfaction you get out of whatever you feel like you need to do in that energy or in that mindset at the time. But I feel like somebody is coming out of, that way of thinking, when it comes to being a karmic in the first place. It can, be changed, and I feel like this person is, changing it. But it was a thing of somebody not accepting it, because they have had people around them, that mimic the same behavior, and they don't look at that as something unseen, like that it's normal to them. So they don't see that as anything wrong with it. Like all these other people, so and so do it. This person like that, your past person, I'm pretty sure you got people around you, this and that. But it's like somebody, it could be a 99 other people karmic, but if this person feel like it's 99 other people karmic, then what's the issue? Like, what's your deal? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no big deal. Like, damn near everybody this way. So what's the problem? It's like that, but it's like somebody's getting out of that mindset though. Sagittarius can be significant. Wisconsin can be significant. Hope this reading resonates with someone. Can be from Wisconsin. These cards sending you the evil eye, side eyeing because of their towers right now. Marvin can be significant. Yeah, could be any fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody didn't believe fire was hot. Somebody could have tried a fire sign, tried something. When it came to a fire sign, like somebody tried someone. And they regret that shit now because somebody is in a damn tower. Whoever this karmic masculine is, could be a same sex situation. I'm getting that too. Next card, very selfish in the past with you. Yeah, somebody breadcrumbed you, whether it was emotionally, financially, whether it was with their time, their affection. This person could have been emotionally unavailable to you, when it came to them being very selfish, especially, when it came to you pouring so much into them and them, not noticing that or not really appreciating that, and taking that for granted. especially if this is somebody you cared a lot about and they expected you to continue to do so, no matter how karmic, and toxic, their old ways, of thinking, was. And instead of them looking at the fact that it was a concern to you or hurting you in some way, for you to even bring it up, was something I feel like this person did not really put a whole lot of effort into changing it or looking at it as an issue, because other people were dealing with them for years the way they were, and they didn't see why they would look at something wrong with them because they got with you, or you want to be with them. Like, why do I need to, what I'm saying? It's like somebody saying you want to be with me but you want me to change something, like something like that. And this person now, is seeing themselves as selfish, for how they treated you in the past, how, they were looking at things the way they were. Masculine talking shit about you came out in reverse. And it's like I said, this person felt like, whatever it was that everybody else was tolerating and everybody else, around them, have showed signs that, they got homeboys, family members that may have the same behavior, think the same way as them as a masculine. And, they don't, women still get with them. People still, falling for them and, getting involved with them. So I don't know what the problem with the collective is, because, everybody else, all right, everybody else still fucking with me. So I don't know what they're talking about. Like, it's something like that. But that ass finding out now. That if they gonna be over there with these other, folks that tolerating this shit, guess what? They got bad hygiene and some bad other shit, some other bad shit too. That they don't really look at now as that's the tea, that they wanna be sipping right now. Like somebody looking like, damn, I'm up here talking shit, about this, about that, and this female, that female, this nigga, that nigga, and at the same time I'm looking at the fact they doing this. The collective ain't never did no shit like this. Like, damn, it's like that over here. Or, what was that smell? Like this and that. I ain't never, I done been like, yeah, like you ain't never, like, I ain't nothing wrong. You must have, no. This person, like, realizing a lot of things that, they been around ain't something they had to witness with you. Ain't nothing they had to be able, they can't. But when it came to this person, talking shit about you, it was the fact that now this person at the height of they higher self, where the shit they were talking about is really the same shit they own now. So they really was just speaking on, authenticity. They really was just speaking on, how the things that they were talking about don't even fit to, in with the people they were telling it to. You know what I'm saying? These are people that they were talking, shit about too. Like this person, didn't hold back on shit. Like I said, this person had plenty of instruction, plenty of insight, plenty of, negative energy and foresight when it came to entertaining bullshit. But when it came to somebody that, made them think and made them, look at themselves in the mirror, finally, now, this person, when they look in the mirror now, when they look down at their phone now, when they look out at the company they keep now, they don't see what they used to see. They don't like what they're seeing. They haven't been liking it. And it done made them more and more, aware of how they're coming into view things the same way you do. Just happen a lot sooner. BMW X1 can be significant. Somebody may have gotten an upgrade since then, since this car. Or somebody had this kind of car before, may have wrecked it or something like that, or, got a upgrade. Next car, Latin American, can be significant. Close out this reading. But a fire sign can be significant. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Heart is in bandages from the aches and pains. Houston, Texas can be significant. Yeah, somebody love sick. Somebody heartbroken. Because I feel like this person missed this opportunity. With you. Carl can be significant. Liar got lied to. This person, not only been comparing you to other people, but the thing that they thought was the way to go, or whatever lifestyle, or whatever, somebody energy and alignment, had them at being low vibrational, child. This person being a liar that they have been, then caused them to be in alignment with people like them. Like I said, a liar done got lied to. Of course, you're going to attract, what you are, what you're manifesting. That is going to put you in alignment with people, on that same mindset. And if you don't want to deal with that, raise your vibration. Think less about material things. Think less about how you're going to get the material things off the back of somebody else. Not being truthful with people, because you don't want rejection, or because you don't want to hear no and all that. Is a whole language by itself. And some people just don't like no. So if you want to know just how much of a friend somebody is to you, or how much somebody really cares about you, tell them no about something and see what happens. It's a lot of people, not just children, that don't like the word no. But when people feel entitled, to your yeses and want you to be a yes person, this way you end up having frenemies. You end up having fake family members. You end up finding out folks was fake the whole damn time, because it was on conditions of you being a yes person. Now, when I come around, I ask for this, it need to be yes. If I'm talking about this, you need to be yes, in agreement. You need to be on my side. You need to, be, 10 toes down, whatever it is, good or bad. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? You can't defend somebody when they know they in the fucking wrong, especially if they don't want to admit it. And you know it. No is no and goodbye. And if you're mad, your butt hurt, your heart broken, guess what? You was going to be mad, at something about this person either way. You ain't going to be able to please them all. But I feel like this person thought, their lives was as good as they always been until they got lied to, by somebody much better than them. A liar done came across somebody that's, their lies is a lot better than this person lies, and they've been listening to them and believing them for a good little while now. A good little while. Capricorn masculine could be significant. Got Sagittarius out. Give me two more Holy Spirit to close out. Two more. Let's read it. Give me two more. Let's read it. Close out. What I said. Look at the world differently because of you. I'm telling you, this person done had an ego death, like a humbling experience. But this is not because this person allowed it. It's because this person was struggling, to make necessary changes. This person was trying to figure out, what it is about people that think this person needs to change anything. It's like this person done sat on that thought for a while. Like, damn, why people feel like I need to change somebody, why this woman, why the collective, why, that woman, this person think I need to, why they got a problem with me? Like this person didn't really think they had no damn problem at all. Especially if, they dealing with somebody just like them that's entitled. They feel like, it ain't me, it's the other person. And, I'm doing me. I got, people wouldn't be fooling with me. You think folks would be fucking with me if I was like this, like that? Yes. But I feel like somebody didn't believe that their ways was karmic. And they were dealing with a bunch of other damn karmics that seen they behavior the same damn way. Ain't nothing wrong. We over here winning. We getting what we want. We getting each other. We getting shit fucked up. We getting stuck on stupid. We getting stuck on stupid together. What you mean? Like, yeah. And somebody realizing the whole time they've been sitting over here stuck on, stuck at this damn red light and the train coming. That the train done left the station. It done, you know, made it to this destination and they still sitting on this at this damn crossing, ramp looking crazy. Trying to figure out, why they still sitting here and the train been gone. But the thing is, this person did not see wherever they were in life when they crossed paths with you as something, out of place, as their views being, old views of, how they done handled people in the past, people they were dealing with prior to you, that they were still dealing with. That was still dealing with them, tolerating their ass and even calling it love. But that's, that's then, we talking about now. Okay, you going from, the past version of this person in the beginning of the read to the new them. And this person is, looking at the world different. When they by themselves or when they go out to go wherever they going, this person thinks of you. They think about them things that you, once had an issue with them, and they looking at how people around them is mimicking that same behavior that they, used to have. It's reminding them of how, how when you see something throwback and, a candy or a coat, something that was, from years ago, like way before, even if your parents, show you, the leather jackets and stuff, the poodle skirts they used to wear back then. When you think about that movie Grease with John Travolta, like when you look back at that, you can almost tell and smell some of the food and popcorn and this and that, remind you of where you were that day when that song came out, or what you was doing, or what you was dressing like. It's like that. This person, when they think of you, they think of them things you used to talk about, your views on certain stuff, the things you used to share with them, on certain topics. And now this person gets it. They don't just listen at it and then go mention it to other people, as a way to talk shit about it, because you look at it this way, or you said this about it, or you don't like this, or you said this something to them about them and they didn't, like that, or they didn't believe that was an issue, or the fact that you, who you think you are, saying that, like, this person talking about I'm this, they bringing this up, bringing that up, you know what I'm saying? And nobody around them is really understanding what they're saying, because they on the same shit. And why would they say anything to agree with the collective if they know it's gonna make this person, probably talk shit about them too? So they gonna agree with this masculine, they gonna, because they want this person to fuck with them. But the collective, like, you know what, I don't give a damn. So I could be talking to a truth teller, just brutally honest. But you real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this person did not appreciate that about you until they had to become you. And now that they around people, that they've been around for the longest time, dealing with some of these women they've been dealing with for the longest time, or these kinds of people, and they realize it now, like, some of the things they picking up on, they ain't putting it down. Like, they putting that shit down now. Like, they used to, overlook that shit, throw a condom on, keep it moving. And now they're looking like, oh, hell no, I know what I'm getting, but I don't want it now. So it's like, I know I can get better at, but I got to get better in order to get there, get anywhere. Because the way they looking at people now, they once was tolerating, and they was tolerating their ass, in their ego. It's like, shit, your ego been pulling in a bunch of bullshit. Your ego been pulling in a bunch of bullshit. So now it's time for you to detox. And I feel like this Person detox. Okay, they getting rid of the y'all with the old, in with the new. They got a new attitude, new views about stuff now. They look at the world different now because of you, and it's because of you. They keep looking at your photos. They keep looking at you. They they got they don't have very much faith. You know, um, they didn't have very much faith, and they lack faith. Then. And I feel like this person didn't realize, just how far down in the, rabbit hole they were with their way of thinking. And they really got in their own way. Somebody really blocked their own, happiness. Thinking that where they were was happiness. Like, because they could control it. It was easier. They low vibrational individuals, yeah. When you want to be liked and loved and, want to be able to control, who tells you yes and who tells you no, then yeah, you're going to be in some low vibrational energy in atmospheres, you know what I'm saying, with people that, feel like they need to be controlled. They used to be in control. They don't know they be in control. You know what I'm saying? But when you aware of the fact that you controlling people that really is okay with being controlled, but it's a thing of what you gotta, know comes with that. And it's a lot of toxicity. It's a lot of toxic karmic behavior, Last card, autumn, can be significant. Someone's name can be autumn. Yep, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Four of Wands. Aries energy. But it's in the upright. But it's like this person going, they coming towards you. I feel like, this could be a fire sign, don't have to be. But it's Aries energy. But like I said, it's like someone knowing now where they want to, take what their newfound self. I feel like this person knows where they want to go with that. They know where they feel like they'll be more invested in someone, sharing, their newfound self. This person knows where they want to go with that now. Like, if someone, it's like getting a new set of tires. You can't you can't wait to get in your car and get going, because you're looking for that feeling of new tires, that feeling of riding on new tires. And some of the things is going to feel different now that you have a new set of tires, not just one new tire but four. Now what it was like to ride on all these tires but one that was good, and you saying this is not how my car normally rides. When you finally get full, you like, now this more like it. That kind of thing. And it's like, now, that you got it, it's nothing gonna keep you from keeping that going, so that you keep that feeling, every time you get in your ride. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now that somebody's, going toward and in their new self, and still pouring into themselves, they know where they want to go to keep that going, where they know they can, get fueled and also, be able to see something grow. Whereas in the past, this person may have felt like growth was that was where they were, that was growth. This person now sees that wasn't growth at all. That was an illusion of something they felt like it was comfortable, it was easier, until they realized exactly why it was so comfortable, why it was so easy. And now this person is having, to make a decision of, where they were and where they're going. And now that this person has gotten, to where they've never been before, they don't like where they were, and it's like, now this is somebody that wants to protect their peace the same way as you. But it's like, now they want to get back to you to show you, I want to protect my peace as well, but I want to protect it with you. I want to share with you what I've discovered. I want to share, this new me with you. I want, this, I want you to see me, this version of me. And I feel like this person, is excited to do that because I feel like they didn't think where they were, where you wanted them to be, or where what you wanted from them. They didn't feel like that was something that was needed because they had people that accepted them, the old version of them. Okay. Show me who is this liar that got lied to. Who's this liar that got lied to? Liar got lied to. Got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And the King of Pentacles. Capricorn energy in the upright. The Seven of Wands, Leo energy is in the reverse. You got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Taurus energy. The Capricorn masculine definitely came out in the reading in fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah. This person going toward, when it comes to this person knowing where they want to go to build, when it comes to financially, when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to growth, this person don't know whether you're going to, they're going to take action is what I'm saying. Okay. But it's a thing of this person, using their intuition, when they do it. I feel like before this person was reckless, with thinking, too much and, with their ego and not their intuition, discernment. And I feel like what they thought was working wasn't. It was actually holding them back, and it was them holding them back the way they were thinking. Their views was holding them back. It wasn't, the fact that they needed more people to support and more people to get on board with what they were doing. It was the fact that the more people like them they brought on board was making it worse. It was weighing them down even more. It was slowing them down even more. And this person could have, caused a lot of, delays and obstacles in your energy at the time, before you walked away from this person. Things could have slowed down, for you or for them when you walked away. But I feel like it took, that, especially if this person, was using that as leverage, like as foundation, like being about that money, and I feel like it took that money to get their attention. But they know what direction they want to go in now. Yeah, especially if somebody feel like at some point, they wanted to, in the past, like seduce people. They may have to get the gab, but I feel like this person may have, seduced people when it came to their options, that poured into them, gave to them, leaned on what they said, damn near every word, but I feel like I said, this is a liar that got lied to. They try to seduce, people, be, finesse and got finessed. Okay? Let's clarify. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles. That's too many. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Whoever this is, when it comes to this King of Pentacles and this Seven of Wands in reverse, to clarify, this King of Pentacles, or it's Knight of Pentacles, yeah. No, it's the King of Pentacles. But the King of Wands and the Three of Cups came out. The Three of Cups came out in reverse. Okay? But it's the way they came out. And it's like whoever this Pisces energy is with this Three of Cups in reverse, whoever this liar is, they somebody that the liar that got lied to. It's like somebody, trying to use somebody to come up off of. And now, whatever they were celebrating now is bringing them, a lot of obstacles and delays, because whatever they do have, they're going to have to hold on to, because it's whatever they going to have moving forward, or whatever it's been like or going to be like moving forward, it's going to be slow. It's not going to be nothing really to celebrate. It's really going to come in real slow. And I feel like it's something like when it does come in, they're going to need it when it do come in. So it's like whatever they make, by the time they get it, it's going to be gone. They're going to need it, for something. They're going to need it for something. It's like working paycheck to paycheck. Something like that. And I feel like, this could have been a Pisces, that did this to an Aries. Because this with this King of Wands, Aries energy. And this could have been somebody that's like a family person, a good provider, all across the board, somebody that does not let, things, that they are responsible for get behind. Okay, this is somebody that knows and balances their finances. They are aware of, where they want to spend, how they want to spend, and they know when to do that. It's like, this is not a good time to be buying this or doing that, but we can do this or we can do that, or I save enough for this and we'll do this, a later time, or, we can do this, this way and get this, and, that kind of thing. It's like somebody knows how to budget. But there's somebody that, whoever this masculine is, like whoever lied to this person, and this person, could be a Pisces with Aries placements or something like that. But I feel like this is somebody that when it came to a liar lying to, getting lied to, it's like both people were, looking at each other in a way of financial status. But I feel like only one person was actually aware of how to manage their money, and somebody else was just focused on getting the money and getting whatever it is they want to get with the money. Like, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. Like, they already had it. It's like they didn't, think to get enough to do it twice today, even if you're only getting it one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm only getting my nails done, this one time. If you don't have enough to get them done 2 days straight, whatever that cost is, then don't go and spend that kind of money today if that's all you got. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody else don't know how to budget their money, but they, all about doing what they got to do and saying what they got to say to get it, and go towards somebody that got it. You know what I'm saying? So if they do recklessly spend their money, they can go and make up for it, um, by going towards somebody that they can finesse in a way to spend that on them, or use that as a way to get somebody to come around, like a pay to play. Like, whatever they want, whatever the cost is to get this done, this is what I'm gonna try to get out of this person so I can get that, and that's it. Even though you got your rent to pay, you got a car note, you got your phone bill. It's like, I'm gonna get my phone bill paid, I'm gonna mess with this person this way, like this, and get that kind of thing. It's like, you could deal with people like that, but it's like you're gonna deal with people that's gonna do it to you too. And I feel like a liar got lied to, because of that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasted a lot of time, cost them a lot of money. But they also, are looking at how much of it could have been avoided if they had to stop, looking at something like they were in control when they wasn't. It was really controlling them. The situation itself was really controlling them. They needed to get out of their own damn way, thinking that was actually building, like they were actually doing something, and they weren't doing shit. It was an illusion of them thinking that they were actually getting somewhere doing that, being that way, thinking that way, dealing with these kind of people. You know what I'm saying? And it came with a whole lot of, uncertainty. Majority of the time, this why this person was confused about what direction to go in and who they wanted to tolerate. And now they realizing why they were so confused, because they were thinking this shit was working, that it was doable, until you get around people that really don't want nothing but that, and they seeing that now. That's all they want, is to live like that. And this person like, no. Like, no. And I feel like now people don't want to see this person change, but they are, and it's making them get, further and further distant from these people to where they really want to go. And I feel like now they looking at the collective, in a way where they utilizing the things you said as their guide to move forward, with where they are now, because now they know there is somebody else that thinks the way they do now, and they know why they think the way they do, and they want to share that version of themselves with you. I'm telling you, this person is kind of excited, that they where they are right now. But I feel like they also now feel like they could be rejected for past behavior, and not be able to give you what they feel like you deserve, that you were requiring from them. I feel like that person, whoever this is, they feel like this person is not gonna ever get this experience, where I, what I come to realize now, like this version of me that I am, walking into. I know this ain't new to the collective, but I know if anybody is gonna notice the changes, it's the collective. And I feel like this person's faith when it comes to you seeing that is kind of slim to none, but they do have some. They just lacked it in the past because this person, like I said, they had people that accepted them at this low vibrational behavior. Like they didn't feel like, in their ego, they needed to do anything, make any of them changes, listen to any of that stuff you was concerned about. Like that didn't apply to them. That's you. You know what I'm saying? These past people that got you thinking this and this and that. And now this person looking like, damn. That's damn. Like, yeah. Especially now that they looking at the people they was entertaining in that same mindset. It's still like that. Now they looking at them people like, damn, y'all need to change some shit. That shit there, I don't see how y'all gonna keep making it doing that right there. Like if I noticed it, I know somebody else like that kind of thing. They didn't notice that shit before. They was looking at it as a manipulation tactic. You know what I'm saying? Like checkmate shit. I got me a El Stupido. But I'm gonna leave it here, collective. You guys, make sure you do something nice for someone today. An act of kindness won't kill you. Okay? Anything you need from me, I'll be in the description box below. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe button on your way out. And as always, those that genuinely love me, know that this Aquarius angel loves you too. Mwah. Bye.